so we back with another video, and today we're reacting to the Kia Boys, bro. If you don't know what the Kia Boys is, basically it's like this group of boys that basically rob Kias, which is a type of car. And we can, like, I know a little bit of knowledge. I know that little knowledge. I just know, like, basic knowledge of the Kia Boys, but I think it's gonna go, like, in depth in, like, about the Kia Boys, so let's go.
This is one of those Kia stealing kids. Just swear, I'm gonna crack your phone. They're called the TikTok.
Yo, you better get out there. There's some YNs where you better get out of there. You not trying to. It's not your car. Just worry about yourself. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm David Rose. The next time you see a Kia or a Hyundai with a broken window and without a license plate, it's probably a stolen car. And driving this crime trend,
I think that's a little bit suspicious. Like, what the heck?
You don't need a key, bro. It should override it, bro. Damn. That's what the Kia boys doing, man. The social media platform is brimming with Kia and...
Like, I haven't even been seeing Kias. I don't know if because all of them are stolen or, like, people just realize, oh, people are stealing them. Let me not buy them. But, like, haven't been seeing Kias. I don't think I've been seeing Kias, like, before, like, the Kia Boys. Maybe it was, like, before they were popular. But, like, I haven't been seeing Kias lately. I've been seeing some Hondas, Hyundais, whatever you want to call them. But I don't think Kias.
Hyundai hack videos. The clips show how to hotwire the vehicles using just a USB cable. The technique takes advantage of a design flaw in the ignition systems of both brands of vehicles. The Kia Boys meme began in the Midwest back in 2021, but it has spread coast to coast since then. Kias or Hyundais now account for 21% of car thefts in Philly.
Dang,
33%
bro.
of the thefts in Minneapolis.
Of course it's Philadelphia, bro.
Of the thefts in Columbus, Ohio, and 49%
of course it's in Ohio, bro.
in Grand Rapids. And listen to this, a whopping 58% of stolen cars in Milwaukee are Kias or Hyundais. Those aren't the top targets in our region.
Who owns a Kia, bro? Like, what?
By the Spotlight show, it's only a matter of time. Since the start of this year, the Pierce County Sheriff's Department says they have reports of 47 Kias and Hyundais that were either stolen or had their windows broken.
I mean, but like like, I don't know how to say it, bro, but like, what Kia did to make it so easy to break in was a very bad decision, bro. A very cheap, bad decision. Like, I understand it's supposed to be like an affordable car, but come on, man. Like, the first things I think about when I think of a car is make sure it's not I don't want it breaking into. I don't want it uncomfortable. I don't want it ugly. That's only I want it to work too. There's only 4 things that I really need from a car.
And ignitions damaged. That's more than 2 taken every day this month. And some of them are used in violent crimes. Tacoma police say the Kia at the gas station we showed you was used just a few hours earlier in a drive-by shooting.
Oh.
And tonight the woman who took that video as she confronted those teens is telling her story exclusively.
Girl, what story? You just, like...
What'd you do, steal it? When a food delivery driver and her husband were almost hit twice by these teens in a stolen Kia Forte with the blanket over the broken side window, they called 911. When no officers showed up, she says she got it.
Who does bro feel like, bro, with the Christmas hat on? Look at his freaking dad bod, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Who does bro think he is? The shoes don't match. Like, you could have did a regular red bandana and then like an all black fit, maybe some white or like black shoes, like. Bro, if you're gonna do that, do it in style, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
She has 3 teens and wanted their parents to see what these kids were doing.
At least he filled the car for him.
Are dangerous kids.
Shannon says the guy in the Santa hat got really angry.
He goes up to the car and lifts up the blanket. And when he lifts up the blanket, he yelled at the kids that, you know, we should jump this B word. And
in the car?
All the kids got out of the car.
She says they started coming towards her. She had her purse with her gun
I'm gonna say there's actual kids in the car? I'm slow, bro. I'm sorry.
And I told them that they need to not come at me aggressively or make me fearful for my life.
So you're fearful?
I think they kind of got the hint, and they started heading back towards the car.
What she didn't know at the time is that Tacoma police say these teens had just committed a serious felony crime.
Oh.
They shot into an occupied residence.
Oh.
Thankfully, no one was struck by these bullets, but we are trying to identify them so they can be
You're
taken
not
into
catching them,
custody
bro.
and go to court for these charges.
Deputies found the stolen Kia abandoned in
I think
Lakewood.
he's having his
Then
hand.
police
Is that a
learned the kid in the
screwdriver?
red, just 13 years
Not a
old,
screwdriver,
was the
but
victim of a shooting the next day. He was already charged with possession of a stolen
what's it
vehicle
called, y'all?
and wanted for 2 robberies.
What's it called? Them things that they be in hella maybe when they need to take off the door handle. I mean the planks. What's it called? And like, come on, y'all. Dang it, bro.
Juveniles into custody for some very serious crimes.
But then he was released on electronic home monitoring.
I just think that parents really need to pay attention to their kids a lot more than they do these days. What, kid?
Shannon says she wasn't bothered by what the teen called her, but she is upset about the current catch and release policies.
If they're in the
I mean, Christmas
car
had
that
their
they've
Christmas has
stolen,
crazy. I'm not gonna
and then
lie.
they run from
That's
the police
bonkers, bro. I'm
can't
not
pull
gonna
them
lie.
over,
That's crazy.
not unless they've done something and they know they have. So then they just run. They can't do anything. And then if they do catch them, then the police can't talk to them because of the laws in Washington. And so they can only talk to them with a lawyer, and the lawyer's just going to tell.
I mean, that's a really smart. If I was a kid that didn't know better, I would be still in Washington too. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be still in Washington. Like, what do you mean?
The kids not to talk. So, and then, even if they get charges, they don't arrest them. They just let them go free.
Deputies say the teens are often runaways, homeless, and couch surfing.
Oh, they go, they get arrested, they let them out, and then they go steal a car again and get arrested, and then let them out. It's crazy.
Tacoma police put out this Crime Stoppers flyer asking for the public's help to identify
I
the
understand,
teens
but I don't
responsible for the drive-by
understand.
shooting.
Like, what are you doing,
Photos
bro?
they have only because Shannon took action.
I mean, I feel bad for them. They're teenagers, you know, and they do bad things.
Oh, child! Oh, okay, you loud. What's going on? Your ex is on this live stream.
Just this
Anyways.
past weekend, Pierce County Sheriff's deputies say they were called to 2 more violent crimes involving teens in stolen Kias. 3 suspects robbed a 17-year-old who was autistic in front of his own home in Spanaway. Deputies say the teens got out of
You robbed the autistic 17-year-old? Yo. Then that is a bonkers. I'm not gonna lie. Crazy work.
Kia with a broken window. And
That's
one
probably
was
worse
armed
than
with a
robbing
gun.
a grandma.
He ordered the victim to give them his necklace and his shoes, which he did. Well, then there's this armed robbery also in Spanaway. Take a look at the surveillance video from a convenience store on Pacific Avenue. 2 teens get out of a stolen blue Kia Forte. They're wearing blue bandanas, and when they tried to buy cigarettes, the clerk carded them. So they start grabbing vape pens, stealing 15 worth $25 each.
Don't
When the
vape,
clerk
y'all.
tried to
Don't even
stop them,
smoke.
you see him
Actually,
jump
y'all can
back
smoke
with
weed,
one
but
of
like
them threatening
everything
him with a
else,
taser. They took
throw
off in
that
that
window.
Kia, and now detectives are trying to identify them.
We're seeing Hondas and Kias taken off from our deputies every single day. If you
Especially
see a
the
Kia
whip.
or a
Don't do no
Hyundai,
Galaxy
and you
gas.
turn around on it because it's missing plates or the headlights out.
That's
it's
what it
gonna
looks
take
like
off
this.
on you, and more likely it's a stolen vehicle. Multiple
More
robberies
likely,
every week
it
are being
is.
committed by juvenile offenders, and that's not something that we're used to, especially in Pierce County. 15, 16, 17 years old, we're seeing shootings and armed robberies, and they're in stolen cars 90% of the times in those incidents. When they get caught, they're charged as adults, and they go to big boy jail, and they go to prison.
Big boy.
And that's not going to help
Come
these
on,
kids
bro.
either. These kids aren't going to be able to go out and get a job in the future.
Look at their bros'
They're going to get
car.
felony records. We need some accountability to make sure these kids can't reoffend while they're out pending other charges.
So many Kias and Hyundais have been taken that there's actually a class action lawsuit in California blaming the
Become a
car
rapper,
companies for
bro.
making vehicles that are
Become
too
the Nation
expensive.
David or something.
In response to the
Like,
public
you don't
outcry,
gotta-
the
you don't
companies
gotta
are advising
choose that
owners
path.
to get a steering wheel lock. But going forward, both Kia and Hyundai now say their newest vehicles will all be equipped with engine immobilizers, which shut the car off if someone tampers with the ignition
Yes, this is what Kia needed, bro.
system. After TikTok says
W
it's taking
Kia.
steps to pull all the Kia Boys content it can find. And a
No,
coalition
I don't
of
think you should do
insurance
that.
groups just sent a letter to YouTube.
Cause I don't think you should do that. I'm not gonna lie. Cause just in case people have the old Kias, they should know what. Talking about content about Kia Boys or Kia Boy content. I don't know, but still should keep it up, I think. Just for the memories, you know. The laugh and giggles.
Ask it to pull any Kia boyz videos that are posted there. Next up on the spotlight, the other teen trend, kid-on-kid violence. The new year is off to a bloody start. 2023 is off to a...
Alright, y'all, that's it. Tell me y'all thoughts about the Kia boys, bro. My thoughts is that, come on. If you're gonna steal cars, you don't steal BMWs, because I have a BMW. Steal Mercedes, steal Mercedes-Benz, steal Teslas. Yeah, Teslas suck. I was Teslas. I don't like Teslas. Steal Lamborghinis and stuff. Keep me and my BMWs alone. Me and my Toyotas alone. Me and my just do everything except those two cars. Okay. Bye, y'all.